Your dynamic is so electric on screen, and you've never worked together. Can you tell me a little bit about what surprised each other about working with each other?
Well, because I didn't know Edie at all. Her character in the show is pretty intense. I've seen a lot of her work prior. How kind and tender, I guess, of course I would assume so, but she ends up being like one of the sweetest, most gentle girls around. Like, you wouldn't think that when she plays this gnarly Nina in the show. Oh my goodness.
I had not anticipated getting as deep into the scenes as we ended up getting into. When you work with someone, in the course of the scene as it kept going, I realized I was becoming more invested in my character's point of view. It was great fun and great tension in the scenes, and you never know when you start a project how that's going to feel.
Right.
So I was pleasantly surprised.
And for you, specifically for Mike's storyline, it's a little more personal this season just because of Kyle's situation. Do you think that makes him more reckless when it comes to dealing with Edie's character?
I don't know about reckless, but certainly desperate. It's a big sort of thing for him. He was very desperate a lot of the times and very helpless. That drove him to be desperate and have to make different choices and vulnerable and sort of defeated in some ways because he just feels like he can't protect, and that's a pretty frustrating feeling for Mike for a lot of the season.
Yeah, and because the season is so rooted in Kyle's storyline, he was inherently good throughout the whole show, and you kind of see that go away a little bit, I would say. But do you think that by the end of the season, just talking a little more vaguely, that there's any good left in Kingstown overall?
I think the what now sort of feeling is there, but I think there's lots of hope. I think there's lots of hope for sure.
And your character as well goes through a lot in this season, and things that you wouldn't, viewers don't expect. What about for Nina? Do you think there's good for her left?
I think, she's a survivor. She's been through a lot, even having to do this job in this environment. She's been faced with all kinds of adversaries. So I think she's just having to reconnoiter a little bit, recalibrate, perhaps in a way that she didn't anticipate. But I don't see her going down easy, though.